It's cutting off. Okay. I'm back. And it's so soon, and I'm actually happy because this is something that I have been that has been on my mind a lot lately and that I've noticed. Um this is a message kind of for women, and not in the ways that you may think it is. I've kind of noticed that women, we put ourselves in these positions to where the men in our lives cannot be honest with us. And that is not solely our fault, and that is not solely their fault. A lot of people in the world right now, the sexes, is like the battle of the sexes. Men need to be doing this, women should be doing this, men shouldn't be, having this dog um, mentality on how to treat us and da 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 da. But I'm kind of focusing on a whole nother thing when it comes to choosing our mates, choosing the people that are in our life, is that not only when it's kind of going back to the other video that I recently made, not only is it important for us to be honest with ourselves, but it's important to allow ourselves to give people the space to be honest with us. I feel like as women, not as women, just as people in general, men and women, we have these ideas of what a person is supposed to do. And those ideas or those morals and values, we have like this list of things like, oh, men shouldn't cheat. Men shouldn't desire another woman outside of me. Men should do this. Women should only desire their husband. Women should this, that, and the fourth. We have all these ideas about each other that we haven't really confirmed with our partner, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, to make sure that these ideas are aligned. We just think, oh, okay, if we had children together, if we got married, that these things haven't changed in our life, and we're all continuously growing and moving in different directions. And ultimately, I feel like certain things about your partner, but you continuously will ignore them and feel like, oh, okay, these things aren't right and they're probably not doing it. When it comes to infidelity and different things like that, the main thing that I notice right now in relationship is there is this block of communication. Men and women are not given the space to be 100% honest with each other. They're not given the space to be 100% honest with themselves, and therefore it's showing up in a lot of people's relationships. They're like, oh, I didn't know this person was like this, I didn't know this person was like that. Now, it's one thing if you're trying to give that person space to express themselves and to let them know their desires, wants, and needs, and they continuously, lie about it or try to fit into the ideas that they think that you may have of what you desire and what you need. And I feel like that is only that person's fault if you are allowing the space. But once you aren't allowing the space for your partner to be honest about their desires, wants, and needs, that is a trickling effect of arguments, of disconnection, of not seeing eye to eye, and not having a true partnership. A partnership should be peaceful. A partnership, you should be able to sit down, talk about your contracts, talk about the things that you both need from the relationship in a peaceful manner. And then if those things don't align with what your partner wants, and these are non-negotiables for you, then most of the time that probably isn't a person that you should be with. A lot of people are just doing just forcing situationships, forcing relationships, forcing marriages, forcing a lot in life. And once you stop to force those things become more peaceful to you. I personally I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be like, oh, what do they want? Let me try to guess. Which to a certain extent, you have to have empathic abilities to just for human nature reasons, and also to make your partner happy, or when you sense certain things that they may need, it's important to have those empathic capabilities. But people pleasing is unhealthy. It's not the same being realizing and being able to cater to someone's needs or want. People pleasing is doing exactly what they want just because they want it. And it's not, it's something that you don't desire. It's something that isn't a, once again, I have to figure out why my camera keeps shutting off, but it's something that isn't aligned with your morals and values. So you're literally just doing it to please them. That's extremely unhealthy. That's like not being honest with yourself, and not also and also not being honest with your partner. So for women, we have to allow men the space to be honest with us. We have to allow them the space to tell us, this is what I desire in a woman physically. This is what I desire in my marriage or relationship. This is what I want. Say if there's a man that wants multiple women and you're just like, oh, nope, nope, nope. If you're not that woman, it's nothing wrong. You don't have to show emotion towards it. That's just not the person that you wish to connect with. So move around. But we have to allow the people in our life that space to let us know what they want, and for you to be honest with them and let them know what you want. I feel like a lot of people base, a lot of women and men base their decisions, the things that they force on others off of their emotions. And let's be logical. If someone is being honest about, if someone was 100% honest with you, they put everything out on the table like a contract, and they let you know X, Y, and Z. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I want in my life. And it doesn't align with what aligns in your life. How can you be mad at that? How can you be upset with it? What you can be mad at is if you try to work into that person's contract and then you figure out like, yo, I really don't like this. This is something that I know that I can't do. And then you've wasted time, energy, and effort, and your emotions are tied and entangled with this person. And you just look at yourself, and then you're trying to combat and enforce certain values and morals and things that you want in your life, that you know that you wanted in your contracts, into their life when they was honest with you. And vice versa, this can happen. You can put something on a table for somebody else, and say a woman doesn't want to be with one man sexually, and she expresses that to him, and then he's like, oh, okay, maybe I could do that, or maybe she'll change, or maybe he'll change. Like, we all need to stop having these ideas. Be honest with ourselves, be honest with other people, because at the end of the day, it's going to cut out so much time, so much wasted energy. People get attached sexually to other people and think, oh, okay, maybe if I fit into their box, I can still get this piece of them that I need. And then it turns into something toxic. So a lot of things are toxic right now because people are trying to force a lot of ideas into other people's mind. Some people don't know who they are. Some people haven't taken the time to figure that out. So it's up to us to use discernment in who we allow into our life around us, and see if we are in a space to allow someone to be honest with us and for us to be honest with them. But yeah, let's try that. Let's that's something that I learned that I had to work on. Instead of people pleasing, just being honest with what I want. If a man is being honest with me with what he desires, it's my place to be honest with myself and to be honest about him, about what I desire. And I'm always leaving space for people, men and women, to be honest with me, because I just don't like my essence wasted. I don't like people near me that I know that don't align with the things that I see and value in my life. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Subscribe for more videos, talks with me, so you can get kind of like an idea. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube are kind of like talking and expressing things like this, but I want to kind of implement this into, not implement, but kind of add this into my portfolio of things that I'm doing. I am a studying psychologist right now. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, leave comments, and maybe something else you want to hear me talk about on my perspective on things, because ultimately we all are giving our perspective. But I feel like honesty is just, that's just simple. Like, how else do we expect to get the things that we want out of our life if we're subliminally sending these messages that don't align with what we want? But yeah, thank you.